Aloha. I'm Radha Conrad, the founder of the Sisterhood of Clarity. Do you know the relationship between clarity and truth? Clarity reveals the truth of what is. This is not always the same as what we want to be true or wish to be true. Clarity is seeing with our heart's wisdom, which happens when our knowing arises from our true nature instead of our conditioned nature. Clarity shows us the truth of what is without judgment. Intrinsic to clarity is acceptance of what is. We block our clarity to the degree we don't want to see the truth of what is. Whether we block our clarity by acting out or denying it, both will create confusion, indecision, and tension and contraction in our bodies. Now, why would we block our clarity? We all hold certain self-images that we find acceptable and some that we find unacceptable. When clarity shows us we are acting in a negative way that matches one of these unacceptable self-images, we deny it is true, or we blame others for causing us to be that way because we don't want to feel we're bad or wrong. Our judgments about what clarity reveals to us will make us go into reactivity rather than take the appropriate action step. Now, what would be the appropriate action step? It would be to allow what clarity shows us to just be. To do this takes 3 C's. It takes courage, commitment, and compassion. We don't have to do anything about it. We don't have to change. We don't have to be better. We don't have to be different. We're fine the way we are. What we need to do is just allow what clarity showed us about ourselves to just be with kindness, compassion, and acceptance. When we are willing to hold the truth in this way, more truth is revealed to us. I see that one area that clarity reveals truth for me is my tendency to worry. Now, when I'm able to acknowledge this and just let it be without judgments or without trying to change it and have compassion for myself for worrying, what happens is magical. The worry begins to dissolve, my trust begins to grow, and I get vital information about what makes me worry. Now let's do an exploration together. Sit in a comfortable position with your back upright but not stiff. Relax your shoulders and you're going to close your eyes. And I'm going to ask you to take one question inside. And that question is, what is one area in my life that clarity shows me something about myself that is difficult for me to accept? Now take the question inside, close your eyes, and we're going to focus on 4 in-breaths and 4 out-breaths. We'll do that now. Great. Now the appropriate action step to take right now is to allow whatever arose for you to be your answer. Trust yourself and trust the process. And at the end of this video, I want you to take your second action step, and that is acknowledge aloud to yourself the area and say, I accept that this is so right now. So whatever came up for you. Now, if you see that when you go to say this out loud, you don't really accept this, then ask yourself a question. What am I afraid would happen if I accepted this about myself right now? It is never too soon to begin dissolving the blocks that get in our way. Together, we are growing in clarity.